yeah, pour it. Know what I mean, bitch, on it, on it, on it, on it. They all in my face wanna know what I got. Love what you see, you wanna deal on my shit so hot, yeah, I bet you catch a feel. I don't know who you are if I'm keeping it real.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jaterra, Bria'Na. If you don't know, now you know, so make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on social media, all that good stuff, okay? So we jumping right into this Dolly Braid tutorial. Right now I'm showing y'all all of the products that I will be using for today's video. They will be posted on the screen, and there will also be some magic links in my description box, so you can go directly to that link. I will get a little commission, so help the girl out, even if you just click on it, okay? So right now I'm showing you all of the little accessories that I will be adding to my braids at the end of this video. I am adding some beads. I know it's a little childish, right? Like, I'm really grown out here rocking beads, but it was cute, you know what I'm saying? So I'm showing y'all my detangling tools, my clips for sectioning, and all that good stuff. So yeah, make sure you like this video, okay? Because this video, it took me a lot to do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's get started and let's jump right into the tutorial. So first things first, you are going to need a rat tail comb to part your hair. Now, something that I have learned to do if you struggle with parting is go by your ear, okay? So I measure everything by my ear. So first things first, I'm going to section off half of my hair, and I'm going to put the front half away, and I'm just going to put them in bantu knots, okay? So when it comes to parting, if you do struggle, I would suggest you standing in between two mirrors. So you want to make sure that you have one mirror behind you and one mirror in front of you, and you should be able to see exactly what you're doing when you're parting your hair. It just makes it 10 times easier, But I've been doing my hair for a while now, so I'm kind of really used to parting. But yeah, going by your ear just makes everything so much easier. And if you struggle with having crisp parts, you can put some jam or some edge control on your scalp. Right here, my part not that fire. You know what I'm saying? It's a little crooked, but anyways, we're not going to look too deeply into that. But yeah, if you struggle with parting your hair and making sure that your parts are crisp, all you got to do is put a little bit of jam or edge control on your scalp and then part your hair, and I swear your parts will be fine, okay? So now this is what we looking like. This style kind of cute. I don't know about y'all, but like if I did my edges, you know what I'm saying, whoop whoop, it would be kind of cute. So now I'm measuring by my ear once again, and now I'm just going around the back of my head, and that is going to be where I do my first braids, okay? So I don't know if that makes sense, but just watch exactly what I'm doing, and hopefully you'll get the gist. So now that we got everything sectioned and parted out the way, it's time to start our first dolly braid. Do know that these are like jumbo dolly braids, so my sections are kind of big. And what you want to do is section your hair and make sure it's detangled, okay? First off, you want to make sure that you do a really good blowout job, and you want to make sure that everything's straight so you don't have no problems down the line. And then you're going to take some shining jam and some edge booster or whatever jam of your choice, and you want to make sure that you coat the freak out of your roots, okay? This is going to make sure that your braids look professional, like you literally went to the shop to get them done, okay? And you're going to want to take your rat tail comb. Girl, I gotta take my ring off when I'm doing my hair, okay? But you want to take your rat tail comb and just comb the top of your hair, and basically this is going to form your braid. It's going to make sure your parts are crisp, your braid is in tip-top shape, and it's going to give you a really good hold. It's going to make sure that your braids last a really long time, okay? And then you just want to start braiding as normal. Like, braid your hair like you're about to do a braid out, you know what I'm saying? Like, just put it in a regular plait. You want to take 3 sections and start parting up only your natural hair. This is going to make sure that your braid looks nice and natural, okay? Now you see this finger right here, sis. This is going to be your go-to finger when it comes to adding hair. All you're going to do is make sure that your pointer finger is out, and you're going to stick that finger right through the loop of the hair, okay? And then you're going to just braid as normal. So if you're braiding exactly how I am, you're only going to add hair when your pointer finger from your left hand is pointed out, okay? So you see how I'm pointing out my finger right now? I'm going to add hair only to that finger on that hand. I'm going to braid it once more until my finger gets pointed out again, and then I'm going to add more hair, okay? So far I added 3 strands of hair, and now I'm just going to braid my hair down, making sure that that hair is locked and it's in place until I can bring the braid to my forefront, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you what I mean in just a second, but I'm basically just braiding the hair down, and now I'm pulling the hair to the front because, girl, I can't braid to the back of me like that. No, your arms will be hurting, okay? Once you bring all the hair to the forward, once you bring all your hair forward, you're going to want to add Shining Jam. Do not add Edge Booster to the braiding hair and like your actual strands of hair, because it's going to make your hair like really hard and sticky. You don't want that. Shining Jam allows you to braid down nicely without getting any lumps. It slicks your hair and all that, okay? So now to make my braid long, I'm going to add more hair. I am adding the hair in between my pointer and my middle finger. Hopefully you are a visual learner, which is why I zoomed in for you, because I hope I'm explaining this correctly. But if not, you can just go off of what I'm doing on the screen. But basically you're doing the same thing. You're going to add 1 piece at a time. I added 3 strands earlier. I am now adding 3 more. This is going to make sure your braid stays thick, and it's going to make sure that your braids are long to your thong if you like long hair like me, okay? So now I'm just going to braid it down to make sure it's locked in. And then I'm going to add more hair just like I did earlier. But this time I'm not looping it around my pointer finger. This time I'm placing the hair in between my middle finger and my pointer finger. And you're just going to keep braiding down to make sure you lock that piece of hair in. And then the next time your pointer finger and your middle finger on your left hand still is out, you're going to add some more hair and some more jam in between those 2 fingers, okay? And then after you add 6 strands of hair, you're just going to continue to braid down as normal. If you have questions about, how big should my parts be, how big should the sections of braiding hair be that I'm adding into my braid, all that is preference, okay? So I'm gonna be quiet now because I don't want my words to interfere with how you're learning how to do this. I really want it to be informational, but I want y'all to understand what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let y'all watch until I come back to give y'all more information. Alright, you guys, I'm back. So I want y'all to know that the first braids that you do in the back of your hair are going to be the longest. And then as you get to the top, they're going to start getting a little bit shorter. And I wanted all my braids to be even, okay? So I did add 6 long strands to each braid. But at the end, I started adding small sections of hair to make sure that they were the same length as the ones in the back, okay? So right now I'm going to show you guys how I do that, because I do it a little differently than just adding the regular long 28 inches of strands to the braid, you know what I'm saying? So this is how the hair comes packaged. Once you take off that rubber band, also, if you like me, save the rubber bands, girl, because they come in handy later. But once you open a pack of hair, you're going to want to take a section out, and you're going to get some scissors, and you're going to cut where the rubber band was at, right? And after you cut the hair, it's going to give you this straight, choppy end, right? Which is not cute. We don't like it. So right now we are going to attempt to change the chopping ends to look like the pre-stretch ends, right? So all you do is take one side and you flip it upside down, and you put both of the hair together. So now you see you have one pre-stretch end and one choppy end together on each side. All you're going to do to make everything look blended as much as possible is separate some hair and then turn it the opposite way. Separate hair, turn it around. Separate hair, turn it around, right? And you're going to keep doing and repeating this process until everything looks nice and blended as much as possible, because these are going to be your end strands. So they matter, because this is how you're going to make the braid even longer. And this is what you're going to see at the end of your braid, okay? So I did that a couple of times, and now we have something that looks like this. It looks better than where we started at from where I cutted the hair, right? So now I am about to put some jam on the back of my hand. And I'm going to do that because I'm going to section off the hairs, but you want to make sure that the hair stays intact. So once I section off a little bit of hair that I add to the end of the braid, I kind of twist it in between my fingers with the jam, and it makes it stick together like so, like that, you know what I'm saying? And it makes it so much easier to add to the hair. So now I've went and I've done all the braids except for these last two. So I wanted to show y'all how I parted my sections in the front so you can see a really good visual. So once I section my hair off and I part it, I want to make sure that my hair is super crisp and perfect. So I'm getting some edge booster and I'm putting that on my scalp. Just like I mentioned earlier, if you struggle with getting your parts crisp, all you got to do is put some jam or some edge control on your scalp. And then, girl, I had some dandruff. We're going to get that together. But anyways, once you do that, part your hair again, and it's going to make your part so crisp. Okay? So now I'm about to go back in the creases. I'm going to let y'all continue watching the rest of the video. Okay, you guys, it has been a long time coming. So basically, I'm done. This is the final product. I'm just, you know, playing around with them, seeing if I can do like different styles. I think these will look so cute, like put up into a top knot. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I will be wearing them in a middle part, straight back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, this is the final result. Just want to show you guys how long they are. Y'all know I like things long to my thong. Okay, purr. Purr, 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 purr. And the beads are cute. Look, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people usually do their dolly braids with beads, but 9 times out of 10, I'm probably gonna take them off because I think they're a little childish. They're cute, but they're a little childish. But yeah, I think these are cute. This style, okay, so I think these are really cute, and right now I'm about to get into the nitty gritty, like the kind of things y'all be asking me in the comments down below. So for example, how many braids do I have in total? I have 20. Okay, I already counted, and I have 20. How many beads did I put on each? I put 8 beads on each braid, and I have a couple more left over. What else? Just so that you know, it don't flake. This gel does not start to flake, but it does start to like have a smidge of a white cast, just to let y'all know. And I really use Shine and Jam for the roots and for the entire braid. I don't use the edge booster for the rest of the braid. These little wrap things are very affordable. I did not buy them. They were already in my house because they belong to my mom.
Also, this little bead thing did not come with my beads, unfortunately. So if you don't have one, just like search on YouTube how to put beads on like by hand. But yeah, that was a process. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, any questions that you may have about where can you find this item, how much, the price, all that will be linked down in the description box below. They are magic links, meaning I will get a little commission, you know what I'm saying? So help your girl out. Even if you just click on it, girl, help your girl out, okay? So yeah. I only used I almost used 2 packs of hair, okay? So I had got 2 packs of the 3 jumbo free tress hair, and this is how much hair I have left over. This is basically like one whole thingamajig, you know what I mean? So yeah, any questions y'all have that I didn't answer, make sure you comment down below. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love this style already, honey. I'm about to be doing a lot of protective styles, so comment down below what style you want me to do next, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, mamas.
Holy, got the dumpy, yeah, boy. Know what I mean, bitch? On it, on it, on it, on it. They all in my face wanna know what I got. Love what you see. You wanna deal on my shit so hot, yeah. I bet you catch a feel. I don't know who you are if I'm keeping it real.